Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks so much for watching, y'all. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it. First I want to say happy Wednesday. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. I want to talk about baby mama, y'all, Money Maya. Okay, I want to talk about Money Maya and things that just don't add up and things that do add up. Okay, now one thing that does add up to me is I don't think Dolph was about to marry Money Maya, y'all. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Dolph's little girl and Dolph was very close. Okay? This baby and her daddy was very, very close. And I want to correct something that I said before. I said that, the little boy don't look like Dolph, but yes, he do. He look like him. I've seen him from different angles now, and he do look like him. But he took after her a little bit more, and I think that's why her and the son is really close. And I know people gonna be like, "No, don't say that. She's close to one over the other." I've had that done in my family. Like I've had aunties that like some of the kids, but didn't like the others. And I'm gonna tell you why they didn't like the child. My personal opinion. With my family members. I had people in my family that she had kids from two different guys in my family. And after she had broke up with the father of the first set of kids, then she had more kids with the second, father whom she married. But the first set of kids looked just like the father. Okay? And it seems that as though, the things that the father did to her or cheated or whatever that he did, she took it out on the kids. She took it out on the ones that look like him the most. Okay? And this is my, experience with my family, like I just said. So when I think about that, I think about this. If, okay, and I'm going to say allegedly, if she had played a part in this, then it makes sense because the little girl looks just like Dolph. Okay, I mean, split an image. And some mothers have a little complex on a child that looks so much like the father, and the father is doing them so wrong in their eyes. Okay, Dolph himself said that him and his whoever he was with, they argue so much. Okay, he said this in his songs, and we've experienced seeing videos posted on social media with the baby girl pretty much, being, I would just say, neglected. If you don't comb a child's hair and keep them done up and dialed up, I feel like that's a neglect. Okay, that's how I just personally feel. And when I saw this video of, them putting the street sign up, I went and watched this video. And I haven't really watched, the whole video, but I watched clips of it because it was sent to me. And I noticed the baby girl. She stands out a lot. And she could be shy, or it could be maybe the rumors are true that the day that Dolph was taken out, there was one of his kids was there. And I would say, some people were saying it was the little boy, but I don't think so. He's very outspoken. He don't seem like a lot of this has bothered him in no kind of way. I mean, You know, he just seemed like he didn't stepped up to the plate. And he does everything that his mom tells him. It's no, he don't seem as if things are bothering him the way the little girl seems. Dolph's daughter seems like she needs some counseling right now. She seems like she's taking things really, really hard, which makes you think that, you know, it could be one of two things, or it could be both. She could have been on that scene, and she could have been used. If you want to get to a man like Dolph, you can't get him to sign with you and none of this stuff, but you want to get to him, like I told y'all in the other video. I do believe it's the baby girl that they used to lure him somewhere or whatever. It makes sense to why he would pull up in that lot and he didn't even park his car. He didn't park the car good. He was way away from, you know, the curve, like he was in a hurry. So was he running up there to bring some kind of ransom money or something so that he can get his little girl back? I mean, this little girl, this is what people are saying. So I'm just saying, okay? So I'm saying allegedly. But if you put the pieces together and people saying that one of the kids was on the scene, and if you put the pictures together of his face expression from the person that said she was the last person that took a picture with him, the face expression looks as if maybe someone was taken or something serious was going on. You know, even if he had an argument with his baby mama, he wouldn't be looking so down like that. And if you were about to take a picture with a fan, you wouldn't be looking that down and out, like you just been defeated, or you got to figure out where you're going to get this money from so you can go get this baby back. And I just feel like they used the little girl. Okay, and I also feel like, and if this is the case, that's some fucked up shit, y'all. I'm just gonna say it like it is, on Money Maya's part. That if she would do that to Dolph and use this baby in the midst of this, okay, because this baby seems like she's traumatized. Okay, now that's one thing I say. Well, maybe why this baby is acting the way she acting. But she could also be just taking it really hard that her father is not there. Because it seems as if her and her father was closer than her and her mother. And I'm just being completely honest with you all. Okay? So I'm going to say allegedly. This baby, I don't know who this woman is in the red pants. Is she some kin to Money Maya? I don't know. But whoever she is, her and this baby don't have any kind of connection. That's number one. Number two, like I said, this baby could be traumatized because she have not seen her father in a while, and she don't quite, you know, kids don't quite understand when somebody's been taken out or something like that. They don't understand it. All she knows is the person that showed her the most love is gone, and now she's stuck with the other parent that don't really have a connection with her. And the reason why I say she don't have a connection with her is every time you see her with this child, it seems as if she's more concerned about her looks. And I'm just being completely honest. When she have the baby on social media, the baby's hair is not combed. She makes an excuse and say that she don't want her hair combed. My little sister's one of them. She don't like to get her hair combed either. She's tender-headed, so she hates to get her hair combed. But I still make her get her hair combed. She's not about to walk around looking all crazy and stuff, and then I have my hair combed. That just don't make sense. So, I think she make excuses for things like that when she don't want to do it or don't care to do it. Okay? A mother's intuition kicks in when I see this video right here. And I'm sure all the other mothers kind of kick in their tuition too. Okay, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because my day ones, twos, and threes, y'all always be on top of me if I'm, nitpicking or y'all feel like I'm in the wrong, tell me. But go and watch this video if you have not seen it. But I took a couple of screenshots for you all so you could see what I see. She don't have a connection with this baby girl. And if I was at that, little event and my baby girl was acting like that, I would have picked her up and hugged her. Or I would have bent down if she's too big for me to lift and hug my baby. And I wouldn't have cared about my coat being, touching the ground and all that stuff. My baby just lost her father. This is how I would feel if I was at this event. So my thing would be making sure my baby is good. Not trying to, look good. Okay? I just want y'all to pay attention to this. And to me, Money Maya act like this baby gets on her nerves. And I'm just going to be completely honest. This baby is clearly having a moment, okay, at this memorial. And Miss Money Maya ain't even taking her hands out her pocket, okay? She took her hand out of her pocket for a second to grab her hand, and then she let it go, and she put her hand back in her pocket. Okay, y'all, I want y'all to pay attention to this. Men think with, their third leg. And this is why I do believe that they defends everything that she does. And any woman that comes forward with a picture or this and that, certain men are, men, they are just acting like, oh, people are lying on this person, that person, and, and they're not looking at the whole picture. Okay, y'all? I'm going to just say it like it is. I don't think Money Maya is a good mama. And I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. And this is my personal opinion. I just don't think she's a good mother. And I think that's partially the reason why Dolph didn't want to marry her. She has no connection with her daughter. Not the connection that you would really, that a lot of parents have with their daughters. You don't see that. You see her as somebody that, she's styling and profiling. And the motherly instinct is not there when it comes to her daughter. Now, I don't know how she acts with her son. But from the, everything that I see with her and this baby girl, there's not a lot of connection. And I think this is why Dolph was so close to his baby girl, because she wasn't getting what she needed from her mother. Okay? Now, she's, like I said, she's clearly having a moment. She won't even take her hand out of her pocket. She still got a hand in her pocket. I just want y'all to peep this. She still has her hands in her pocket. She's not stunting this baby, okay? And I just find that odd. When you don't have a connection with your baby. And I wonder, did Dolph feel like, the only reason why she had all the perks of, everything that she had, the big house and the this and the that, and all the goodies, is because she had those babies. But I wonder if she had not had any kids for Dolph, would she be in those big pretty houses? Ask yourself this question, y'all. Dolph, I went back on like 8 years ago on music that he put out, and they were together at that time. And Dolph was kind of talking about her. Okay? And I think that she sealed the deal with him as being the one that's going to enjoy all the perks after these babies, came along. And I think something changed after the baby. She knew that she had him on lock. Okay? She knew that he was crazy about his kids. And I think something switched up with her. Okay? At first she was putting up with his mess. She was fussing about it. But once those kids came, was it more to it? Just think about this, y'all. Dolph never changed. Okay? He never changed. He sung about how he was. He was going to mess around with whoever he wanted to mess around with. And she was going to, take it or leave it. But did she feel like she didn't have to put up with that after the babies came? Okay. Was there some pressure, for him to stop messing around with people in the streets? And as you can tell in his music, he never changed. He did what he was going to do, and he wasn't caring about, being faithful. That was one thing that he was not going to do, be faithful. He'll probably be careful and not get, some more babies so he can have a bunch of babies out here. But he was still going to hit something if he saw fit and he wanted it. And if she, like I said, if she was fussing before the babies came, what do you think she was doing afterwards? Was she threatening to take the kids away from him or fight him in court or something like that? You have to think about all of this stuff. And due to the fact that Dolph was doing more than, selling music, he was selling other things, street pharmacy stuff. Was that something that she used as leverage? That I can get the kids because of that. Okay, I can get the kids because of the fact that you've been hit up a couple times. They're not safe with you. Is that something that she could have used as leverage, y'all? The look on Dolph's face, in those pictures at the restaurant, that kind of look like they're forged. I'm just going to be honest. Oh, if those pictures are real, the look on his face look as if possibly they could have had their hands on his baby. Okay? And the way this little girl is acting, I don't know, it lines up with what a witness said, that one of Dolph's kids was there on the scene. Okay, y'all? And why is they covering that up if she was? If for them to cover up if she was on the scene, it makes you feel like it's more to it than what's being told to us. Okay? Now, like I said, she never took her hands out of her pocket, but one hand, and she went to grab her, and then she put it right back in her pocket, from what I saw. The little girl is going to get loose away from this woman that she keeps pulling away from. Let me try to blow it up a little bit. That she keeps pulling away from. She's going to get away from her. She clearly is calling out for her mother's affection at this event, and her mother is not paying her no type of attention outside of trying to look good and look like she's at a fashion show. Okay? When things like this happen, everything is on point with her in the first place. So she don't have to be, such a statue and ignore this baby. Her bending down just showed that she was a good mother to hug her child and see to her. But she was, like I said, seemed more concerned about looking good. Okay, y'all? That's what I got from this. Now, this woman is on the side. She's clearly trying to, see to the baby or whatever. But this little girl don't like this woman. Now, this woman, she looked like she could be some kin to her. I'm not sure. If anybody know, let me know. But if she is, this little girl don't have no kind of, feelings that this woman is somebody that she can go to at this moment and feel safe or whatever. Okay? And the look on Money Maya's face looks as if, to me, this is my personal opinion, so I'm going to say alleged. She looks as if she's getting on her nerves. Look at her face right here. Like, why is she acting like this out here? I should have left her at home. This is the look that she has on her face. Okay? Now, I'm going to go to this picture right here. The little baby breaks loose from the other woman. And she hugs her. And yet and still, she still won't take her hand out of her pocket and put her hands around this baby. Now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Would you have bent down and hugged your baby? She's already lost her daddy. She hasn't seen her daddy in, a month or so? Because they did this really quick, some weeks. She has not seen her father, the one that shows her the most affection and love out of this, the mother and the father, from what I'm seeing. She's got all these cameras around her, all these people around her. She's nervous. Everybody's looking at her and them. And she won't even put her arms around this baby and hold this baby. I don't get it. I don't get it. And everybody is like, oh, everybody is lying on her. Everybody is this. Everybody is that. I mean, action speaks louder than words, y'all. Look at this and think about what everybody has been saying. Think about the look on Dolph's face at that. I mean, if anybody would have even called Dolph while he was at that restaurant and threatened him, he don't seem like the type of person that would get scared of somebody threatening him. He's like the type of person that would make a phone call and be like, y'all get up here, blah, 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 blah. I just don't feel like that was it. I feel like they had hold to somebody that was close to him, and he was looking sick in the face like, I hope they don't do nothing to my baby. I'm going to get this money together and take it to them, so I can get my baby back. That's the look like he had in his face, okay? And like I told you in that Man on Fire video that I did, it seems as if this could have been, an inside job, some kind of play that took place. And it makes sense, like I told you, why he pulled up at that cookie shop like he was in a hurry. Because why would he be in a hurry to go get some cookies, y'all? Okay, why would he pull up to the cookie shop to go get some cookies in a hurry? If that's the case, he could have waited until he went and did all the business he had to take care of and then get some cookies. Ain't nobody want no cookies that bad that you rush into this place in a hurry. So could he have been going to get his baby girl? Ask yourself this question, y'all. Okay? This baby seems like she's traumatized right now. Now, every angle that I took, look at this baby holding on to her for dear life. And she's not showing this baby no kind of affection, y'all. I don't see it. And if she won't show her any affection in our face, she would use this baby, allegedly, to help set up Dolph. Allegedly. My personal opinion. So I'm going to say allegedly. But if you all use your motherly instinct, who would you use if you wanted to get to Dolph out of each one of his kids? Which one would you, if you wanted to extort some money out of him or get him to a place where you need to get him to, or just make him at a vulnerable state? I told you all, the Riddler and them, they study people. They knew how to get Mo 3. The best way to get Mo 3 was when he's at one of his, the Ski Sister house or one of his other skeet girls, okay? The best way to get to him was at one of these girls' houses. That's number one. Number two, the best way to get to Mo 3 was unarm him, y'all, okay? Those are the two things they needed the most, okay? Well, 3. Location. You had to be able to have him on a schedule where you knew where he was going. Okay, so 3 things. But the main thing of all was to unarm him. They knew that Mo 3, the only way to get him was to unarm him because they were scared of him. They were scared of him because they had unleashed a beast in him. By taking out people around him, by picking on him, everybody ganging up on him. And they knew the only way we're going to take him down without anybody getting hurt in the process was take his toy from him. And that's what they did. They unarmed this man, okay? Because that's all he talked about was his toys and his songs. As long as I got my toy, I'm fine. This is what he talked about. Now, what Dolph, I didn't hear Dolph talking about, some songs he talked about, he only trusts his toy and all of that stuff in his shells and stuff like that. He did sing about stuff like that. But if you wanted to really get to Dolph, and have him vulnerable, mess with his kids, his babies. If you say you got one of them, you got him. He's like putty in your hand. So was that one of the things that they used to get to him? That's the only thing that makes sense of why he was looking the way he was looking, y'all. That's the only thing that makes sense. Even if somebody had messed up some money or something like that, he just seemed like the hustler type person that'll just put that money back. He wasn't tripping on it. He wouldn't have had that look on his face. Okay, y'all? So that's what I just wanted to show you all. That is something to this right here, y'all. It really is. It's something to this as to why this baby is acting like this. And like I said, this is when I saw her hand come out her pocket, and then it went right back in there. She acted like she was next up for to go walk down the runway. She was not thinking about this baby. And I wonder now, is this baby getting all the attention that she needs from the people that she needs to be around? And I'm just being completely honest. I just don't see her getting that love and affection that she needs, that she was getting from her father. I don't see it. I really don't. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.